Yo, what's going on, Atlanta Falcons fans, man? Y'all know who it is, your boy Antoine Smitty Smith. Smitty Sports Machine. Y'all know I get down. Y'all know I do it, man. Press that subscribe button. Also, press that notification bell to get my videos as soon as I drop them. Press that like button. Help me get my recommendations up to get my video through the YouTube universe. I greatly appreciate y'all as always. But right quick, I'm going to give y'all my quick thoughts on a tweet. The Orlando Ledbetter, journalist legend in the ATL, man, at the AJC. And he took it back to the old school with this Baker Mayfield thing, man. And as I sit back and think more and more about it, um, was Baker Mayfield wrong or was Baker Mayfield right? But look, either way it go, man, Kevin Stefanski is here now, and we knew it was gonna bring media garbage along with him because that situation in Cleveland did not end well, especially with the Shadua Sanders drama, Dylan Gabriel drama, draft drama, all of that. So now, the Orlando Ledbetter talks about Kevin Stefanski's time with the Browns and their quarterback positions. And you remember, hold on, let me stop, back up. Look at this tweet right quick. Falcons, Kevin Stefanski had a dumpster fight at quarterback in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson failed, which started a chain reaction to 11 other starters. That's crazy. Quarterback Shadua Sanders closed out last season with 7 starters. Now, let's rewind and go back to what I was saying. Now, part of that to me is true, but part of it is not true. And let me reiterate that's what I was saying on the show the other day. Sometimes your front office can destroy your team from top to bottom. It starts at the top with the poison, leaks all the way down to the head coach, the quarterback, and the players on the field, and whoever else involved. Now, Baker Mayfield, he had a rebuttal to what was said, and y'all can drop down in the comments what y'all think about what he said. But he said failed is quite a reach. Still waiting on a text call from him. He's talking about Kevin Stefanski. After I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. And boy, he ain't lie. I agree with that. Can't wait to see you twice a year, coach. And he's talking about Kevin Stefanski. And now, when you look at Baker Mayfield's numbers, he set the NFL rookie record for touchdown passes in the season, beating Russell Wilson's record with 27. That has since been broken, I think twice. So he ends his first 2 seasons, his first 3 seasons with Cleveland, 27, 22, and 26 touchdown passes, and even led them to an 11-5 record in 2020 under Kevin Stefanski's first year. So he was a playoff quarterback before getting traded. And this is what he means, shipped off like a piece of garbage. Because you got to think, he had Nick Chubb, he had Baker Mayfield, and I think David Njoku was here. I'm not sure. No, if he was a rookie. But I do know that I think they had Amari Cooper. Did they even have a number 1 receiver? I mean, that's the thing about Cleveland. You just never know. But one thing I do know is that they went the following offseason after a playoff run, 11-5. I remember them blowing out Steelers in Pittsburgh that year in the playoffs. Every next offseason, Falcons, Browns get into a tug of war about Deshaun Watson. Falcons had the deal done. Stroke of midnight, Cleveland comes through, fully guaranteed, $230 million deal. And I'm sitting there looking like, why? Because if y'all been following my channel, y'all knew when that happened with Baker Mayfield. I said then, the Atlanta Falcons should find a way to go get Baker Mayfield. They didn't do it. But, long story short, ends up in Carolina, ends up with the Rams, goes through the offseason. Tom Brady retires, ends up in Tampa. The rest is history. So, when you look at this situation as a whole, I just feel like he got slighted because he was putting up solid numbers in Cleveland under trash coaches and offensive coordinators. Then when he gets into Kevin Stefanski's offense, he starts to flourish. Only throws 8 interceptions in that first season under him. and if I'm not mistaken, 3,500 yards, 26 touchdowns, 62.8% completion percentage. Now y'all got to remember he did throw a lot of interceptions in those first 2 seasons. Let me see, 35 to be exact. But he's a gunslinger. It's gonna happen. But once he gets a coordinator, head coach, play caller that's competent with play calling, we see the real Baker Mayfield. You've seen it in Tampa under Liam Cohen before he left and went to Jacksonville. So I'm saying that to say this. He was right. He was shipped off like a piece of garbage, and he has a right to be mad. But I also say that to bring this subject up to say, for all you Atlanta Falcons fans that's mad about this hiring, all situations are not the same. Kevin Stefanski has a competent quarterback. He shows it right here with Baker Mayfield in his first season. He can get the job done. So we got to give him a chance in Atlanta. Let him come through and do his thing. And if we do that and give him a chance, I think, we can build a winning team. We already have enough weapons on offense, more than what he had in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb. Defense, probably better. So let's give it a shot, man. If he brings in the right offensive coordinator, brings in the right quarterback coach, builds a nice system around this team on offense with a steady defense, which I think they're going to have with Jeff Ulbrich, that's a recipe for a winning team, man. But, look, Baker Mayfield was mad. I get it. I agree with him. Are y'all going to give Kevin Stefanski a fair chance, Atlanta Falcons fans? I want to know. But tell me what y'all think about this comment by Baker Mayfield in the comment box, because, like I said, I agree with him. I mean, look, he got shipped off after having a great season. And sometimes, hey, it happens. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let me know what y'all think. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.